Students, Indian legal system, it deals with two types of cases. One is the criminal case and the second one is the civil case. So these are the different branches of the legal system. Now, what are criminal laws or what are criminal cases? Now, those criminal cases, they deal with theft, harassing of women because of dowry, or murder cases. And when we talk about the civil cases deal with the harm or injury right of an individual. For an example, the purchase of goods, disputes between the people or among the people, rent matters, divorce cases. So they come under the category of civil cases. Now next one is that the next header is, does everyone has access to court? Now when we talk about our own country, we say now that if your fundamental rights are violated, you have got right to access the court. So do you think so it is a right one that every person in our country have got right to access the court? See, our constitution, when we talk about the things which have been granted by our constitution, according to our constitution, every citizen of our country has got right to get justice through courts. But the legal procedure, the legal matter in our country, it is a very lengthy one. A lot of paperwork is required. It is a very time-taking one, and it becomes very difficult for the poor people to timely go on dates or to complete all those legal procedures. So, in order to meet the difficulties of the people, the Supreme Court of India, in the year 1980, he made a public interest litigation, that is also known as PIL. So that the poor people, they can access the court and they can get the justice. Now, according to PIL, it allowed an individual or the organization to file PIL in High Court or in the Supreme Court, and they can file PIL on the behalf of those whose rights they have been violated. If any person's right have been violated, on their behalf also the PIL, it can be filed. Now, the court basically provides the judgment on all the matters which have been issued, on all the issues like bonded labor, then inhuman condition of the labor, and all the other matters are also sorted out through PIL. Now, the court have played a very crucial and very important role in implementing the justice to the people. In your book, you will see that 4 pictures are given. If you see your book, in first picture you can see people, they are dying, and the animals, they are dying. People and animal both are dying because there is an acute shortage of food is there. And in the second picture you can see that the government godowns are filled with what? The government godowns are filled with food. So the things which have been sown in the third picture, you can see the people, they filed a PIL in the Supreme Court, and it stated that the fundamental right, that is Article 21, which also include the right to food, the people, they are not getting, and on the contrary part, the godowns were filled. The godowns were totally full with the food items. And in the fourth picture you can see it, therefore it directed the government to provide more food at cheaper prices to the people. So you can see in all these 4 pictures how it is implementing, how it is showing that what all things are taking place, and with the help of PIL how the solution. Students, court, it exercise a very crucial role in interpreting our fundamental rights of the citizens. Now, in the above example that I have given you, which is related to the picture where Article 21 of the Constitution, it provides right to life, that include right to food of all the people. Now, in this manner, it had taken the step and ordered the state governments. Certain steps have to be taken by the state government, where the midday meal programs midday meal scheme have been introduced in the government schools at present time, if you will see. Now, however, some of the judgment which has been given by the court, for some people it is in their interest, and for some people it is against their interest. For example, you can take the example of Olga Tellis versus Bombay Municipal Corporation case. It is given there in yellow box that you people are going to read. Now, in that case, in 1985, it was considered as the wrong when the people, they were evicted from the pavement, from the slum area, and it led to the deprivation of their means of livelihood. At that time it was considered as wrong when they were asked to leave the slum area. But at present time, as the situation and the scenario has changed, now the recent judgment tends to view that some dwellers are acting like as an encroachers in the city. So it change according to the time. It does the judgment also does not remains the same. According to the situation and scenario, the things also change. Now in the last picture you will see that the few women are sitting, and this is the picture that shows the delayed commencement of the trial, in which the few family members of 43 Muslims in Hashimpur they died, and the family members on 22 May 1987, and the few family members are seeking for justice. So what it shows that if they are not getting the justice on time, it means that their justice delayed is justice denied. Students, go through the chapter thoroughly, read the content which are given there in boxes, and try to solve the NCERT questions, and if any queries are there when you people are going to come to school, we are going to sort out those queries.